Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Hello everyone, I hope that I'm live right now guys. If you guys are able to listen me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Good evening everyone, good evening. How are you guys? Is everybody fine? Is everybody great? Please let me know. How are you guys? Is everybody fine? Is everybody great, guys? Please let me know. Awesome, awesome. So, how was your day, guys? How was your day? Was your day good? How was your day, guys? Was your day good? Great, productive? Somebody saying bad. What happened? Tiring. Okay. No issues in that. At your age, it should be a little bit tiring for you guys, right? Okay, okay. Good, good, guys. Great. Okay, so do let me know one thing, guys. So, you guys have been with us for almost today is the seventh day. So 6 days you have been with us, right? So, have you guys started doing competitive programming? Please let me know. Have you guys started doing competitive programming? A little bit of data structures and algorithms, a little bit of exploring lead code, code chef, the platform that I told you guys yesterday. Did you guys start doing it? It's totally fine. See, I'm not going to scold you if you are not doing it, right? I don't have that resources that I'm going to check whether you are going to do it or not. I'm just asking as a genuine concern itself whether you have started doing it or not, or are you facing any kind of problems in that? What are the different things that you guys still have a concern about? Uh, do not use hacker rank. Okay, like I've already said, Nandini, yesterday, please do not use hacker rank itself. Okay. Yes, I've started solving questions on lead code. Very good. I've started, but getting stuck at some point. Okay, so this problem you guys will be facing from now onwards. I've told you guys the platform to like practice computer programming from now. You will be facing problems that you will get stuck at questions. Now, what to do when you get stuck at questions? This is a very important problem statement that needs to be answered for each and every one of you. Okay, so give me 2 minutes, guys. I'll come back in 2 minutes and then I will answer this particular question that what to do when you get stuck at a particular problem itself and how to think about it, how to go further about it to make sure that your skill sets develop with time. I don't want you guys to memorize it. If you're just memorizing the answers, there's no point. In the exams, you won't be able to do anything magical out there. So, how to develop the skill set of doing competitive programming and how to solve the question, what is the right way of doing that? So, I'll answer these questions for you. Give me 2 minutes, guys, and then I'll come back. Give me 2 minutes, guys. Okay. Okay, so the first pointer that I want you guys to understand is, Prashant, without even completing the boot camp, how can we give out the certificates, right? So please wait till the boot camp is actually over. You should have that much common sense, that much IQ inside of you, right? Okay, so let's try to take up the question, guys, that I'm trying to solve problems on lead code. How, like, I'm not able to solve them, I'm facing some problems to solve them. What should I do? What should be the process that I should be following? So let's assume that I have decided every single day I will solve two programming questions or three programming questions. That is my aim. That every day I will solve two programming questions itself on lead code. Let's take that as our aim itself. No matter if it's my birthday, no matter if it's my girlfriend's birthday, no matter if it's my parents' anniversary, I will solve two questions every single day. That's a good aim to take up. Usually I will prefer if the student is taking up between 3 to 4, but initially you can start with just 2 questions and then slowly and steadily increase the number of questions that you are solving per day. Let's assume I read the first question and I have no idea how to solve it. I'm not able to understand how to solve that question. The first step is refer to your notes. Now, when you're learning data structures and algorithms, make sure that you are creating notes, guys. Make sure that you are able to create your notes. If you're not creating notes while studying data structures and algorithms, you're going to be in a whole lot of trouble at a later point of time. Even if you get your placements, even after that, you will face a lot of troubles itself. For example, right now, if I want to change my current company, I want to go from the current company into my next company itself, I still have to give an interview of data structures and algorithms. I still have to give an interview of data structures and algorithms. If I am not revising my concepts of DSA, if I'm not doing computer lead code once again right now, even after 5 years of being in the industry, I will not be able to go into my next job. Even right now as well, daily I give at least half an hour revising my notes of data structures and algorithms. So this is my notes of data structures and algorithms, as you're able to see right over here. So this is the notes for the lead, your linked list itself. Every single day, half an hour. Even right now, I give my time to go through the notes. Now you cannot expect that you will learn through somebody else's notes. Then you are a fool. You have not achieved anything in your life up till this point of time. You don't know the right way to study as well. If you think that you are going to go and get my notes or something and you will be able to learn everything from somebody else's notes, you are an absolute idiot. That is my conclusion about you. Notes means your personal pointers about a topic that you have learned. It is not Shaurya Sinha's thought process on the topic that he learned. That is not what notes are called as. Notes are your own thought process. When you are studying, you point it down, you jot it down for revision at a later point of time. You cannot study from notes. Anybody who feels except is an idiot. Okay? You cannot study from notes. You can only revise from notes. For that, you need to study yourself. You need to create your own notes. And from that, you need to revise. That is how you will learn things. And this is what is going to get you placements, nothing else. You become the best software engineer in the entire world. You become the best data analyst in the entire world. You become the best full stack developer in the entire world. You will not get any placements. Bear that in mind. You have to do competitive programming. You have to do data structures and algorithms. On top of it, you have to do projects. You have to do internships. That is separate. But this is the most important thing. Now, what you will do when you are solving a question, you are not able to understand the question, you are not able to solve the question itself, go back to your notes. Go back to your notes. I will read my notes of that particular topic once again. I will try to see that by just revising my notes, am I able to solve that question or not? If I'm still not able to solve that question, no issues in that. I'm going to look through its solution. There are many people who have put up the solution for every single lead code question in the entire world. In the entire world, many people have put their lead code solutions on YouTube, on various different blogging pages, or even on lead code as well. You will be able to find the solution. I will read through the entire solution itself. Once I read through the entire solution, then if I am able to understand it, the question is, if I am able to understand it, then I will not write the code for it, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Once I go through the entire question, I go through the solution, I will not write the code for it, at least for the next 48 hours. If you read through the question, if you read through the solution and then you go and directly write the code. You are just memorizing stuff. You have not understood anything. I'll move on to the next question itself. Again, I'll follow the exact same process. I will read through the question. If I'm not able to understand the solution, I will go and read through my notes once again. I'll go through the solution once again. Then I will move on to the next question itself, and so on and so forth. After 48 hours, whatever questions that I had previously learned the solutions from, without seeing the solution, I will try to code that question. I will redo the question after 2 days. If you're still not able to do that question, even after reading the solution, fixing it in your mind that, yes, I understand the solution in its entirety itself. If you are still not able to do the question properly, that means you were not paying attention when you were studying. Your brain was somewhere else. Maybe your brain was with the next Loki season or the next girlfriend that you're going to have, but your brain was not towards your studies. And you need to have a little bit brain. God has given everybody the same brain. How you utilize it, that is up to you. How much dedicated are you to get a good job, that is up to you guys, not up to anybody else. Nobody in this world is born with a separate brain. Everybody has the same brain. Some utilize it, some close it. That's the only difference. You have to decide that, although I'm not, so for example, for me, I was not talented. I was not born with the gift of coding. I hated programming when I was in school. I hated it from the bottom of my heart itself. But with practice, I developed my skill set, and anybody can do that. Just that you have to practice. Now, let us come to the next particular question that is there. I saw one of the questions out here, guys, that how many programming languages do I need to know to get placements? So, what do you think, guys? What do you think? How many programming languages do you need to know to get placements? Could you guys please let me know? What is your thought process on this? Today we'll take up some time to demystify some of the myths that are around placements. I want to make sure that you guys know about it. So somebody saying one, somebody saying 2 to 3, somebody saying Python and Java, CPP or Java, somebody saying 3, somebody saying okay, we are able to have 1, we are able to have 1200. That many number of things are there or not, even I don't know that. Okay, so the answer to this question is just 2, not 1, not 3, just 2 programming languages. Please try to understand it. If somebody is here who thinks that I will learn 15 programming language and I will get placements, again, you are a fool. Think about it in such a way. If you are aiming to get into one of the top colleges in India, if you want to get into the top colleges, that is IIT Bombay, NIT Trichy, these are the top institutes in India itself. You need to give an exam called as JEE Mains and JEE Advanced. That is the exam that you have to give. Now, no matter if you know English, French, German, Sanskrit, Hindi, Tamil, you know multiple different languages itself, multiple different languages. Are you going to get into these colleges? The answer is absolutely no. You don't need to learn languages to get into these colleges. You need to learn physics, chemistry, maths, that too in a particular way. That too according to the syllabus of that examination, that too in accordance to the type of questions that are going to come in the exam related to physics, chemistry, maths. That is how you get into these colleges. In a similar manner for placements as well, no matter if you know one programming language or 30 programming languages, you are just wasting your time. You're just wasting your time because that is not important. What is important is you should know data structures and algorithms. You should know competitive programming. You should know just one domain topic. That is the syllabus for placements. For placements, there are only 3 things that you need to know. If you know these 3 things, you will get a very awesome placement. If you don't know these 3 things, you are already not getting a placement. You are still going to have a miserable time finding a good placement itself. Just 3 topics are there: data structures and algorithms, competitive programming, one domain topic of choice, whatever you choose. Now, in that domain topic of choice, usually I prefer to tell my students go further with either data science or full stack. These are the two that are evergreen, that will always get you placements. Now you guys will be, so what about game development, sir? What about cyber security, sir? What about blockchain, sir? What about web 3.0? There are literally no jobs available in these fields. Literally no jobs available in these fields. The reason for that is, first of all, very few companies are hiring for these fields. Even those who are hiring, they expect a lot of experience, and you guys are freshers. You don't have any experience whatsoever. So it's always better to go further with either data science or full stack development. Now, what I will be doing right now is you guys put up your questions related to placements. I'll try to answer each and every question that is there. For competitive programming, C++ is the best, but for placement point of view, C and Java Python are the best. Absolutely not. It is always going to be C++ or Java. Any one of these are good for your placements for competitive programming as well as data structures and algorithms. What are top data structures and algorithms questions asked in interviews? Usually dynamic programming based questions are very likely to be asked inside of interviews itself. Okay, app development, please not choose app development. Guys, do you know any apps right now that are just built in Android? Please try to understand how many of you guys are into app development. Could you guys let me know? How many of you guys want to get into app development? Please let me know. Guys, always make sure that you guys, when you're moving further with placements, you guys research about things that you're learning. If you're not researching about them, then there's a very high chances that you're actually going to fail because you don't have any information. Being very frank, you're just a college student. You don't have any information about these topics. So please research a little bit more before choosing a particular domain itself. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time. For example, app development. Many of the people are interested in app development. Are there any jobs in app development? Absolutely not. Why are there not any jobs in app development? Because at one particular point of time, there were just two devices that were available. One was a mobile phone, an Android phone, and the other one was an iOS phone. That is your Apple phone itself. Right now, what has happened is there are multiple different devices that has popped up. There are tablets, there are smart watches, there are smart TVs, there are iPhones, Android phones, Microsoft phones, there are Linux based phones, there are computers that are now available, there are Google OS that is now available. So many different platforms are available. Can companies afford to keep one particular developer that is just going to make Apple Watch like apps for Apple Watches? One developer just to make Apple Watch for apps for your just Android phones. One developer to make apps for just iOS phones. One developer to make apps for TV itself, smart TVs itself. They don't have that much budget. All the app development has been replaced completely by cross-platform mobile application development. Cross-platform mobile application development. The two that is the most famous is people who get jobs, they prefer React Native. People who don't get jobs, they are noobs, they don't know anything about the industry, they figure out with Flutter itself. These are the only two things that are into the cross-platform mobile application development. Now, for those who are not able to understand, Flutter is very easy to learn, very easy to use. That is the reason why most of the YouTube tutorials are on Flutter itself. But in the industry, nobody uses Flutter. The reason for that is Flutter apps are very bulky, very big, very clunky, and no app no company wants their app to be like shit. So they always go further with React Native itself. Now, if you want to go into React Native, you have to learn about full stack development and then React Native itself. Only then you can go into app development, that is your cross-platform mobile application development apps, or otherwise not. Now, the second question that is there is usually, well, sir, what is about a artificial intelligence? Sir, I want to go with machine learning. Sir, I want to go with deep learning. I want to go with data analytics. I want to go with data science itself. All these thought process comes up. Now, these are not separate words, guys. I don't know who is teaching you all these type of stuff itself. These are not separate words. These are all one and the same itself. I don't know who is teaching you guys this. I have no idea. But whenever I sit with you, if I'm your interviewer, you are coming to an interview and you're saying that I'm learning artificial intelligence and machine learning, I'm immediately able to figure out you don't know anything about AI, you don't know anything about machine learning itself. I will already reject you in my mind. The reason is all these terms are not different, they are one and the same. Artificial intelligence is one of the tools under data science. Data science is what you need to study. Under data science, one of the stuff, one of the tools is artificial intelligence. Under artificial intelligence, one of its type is machine learning. And one of the types of machine learning is deep learning. These are not separate things. And if you're learning them separately, it is just like saying, I know how to use a screwdriver. So from today onwards, I am a mechanic. Dude, are you an idiot or what? Can you just like make sure that the entire car is working absolutely fine just by knowing how to use a screwdriver? Absolutely not itself. You have to learn the entirety of the car. How does the car work? How does the clutch work? How does the brake work? Everything you have to learn right over there. In a similar manner, you have to choose to become a data science. You have to learn data science in its entirety itself. Please try to understand these guys. I want you guys to be aware of things so that you know what to study. Now, many of you guys are asking, sir, what about cyber security? Please do not take up cyber security as a career field. 99.99% of the you do not have the capabilities of going into cyber security itself. I'm being very frank about it. For example, in DevTown as well, we run programs in cybersecurity, we run programs in full stack, we run programs in data science. I'm telling you right now itself that in cybersecurity, 99% of you do not even have the capabilities to get into cybersecurity as an entry level position as well. In cybersecurity, you need a lot of theoretical as well as practical knowledge when it comes to just a computer. Leave cybersecurity alone. That is something different. Cybersecurity, ethical hacking, that is something that you have to study. Except that you need to know the ins and outs of a computer itself. Ins and outs. And in cybersecurity, even entry level position. So, what is cybersecurity? It is basically how can you keep a particular computer safe. Okay, computer data safe itself. Please try to understand this. For example, if I am a particular person who has to design the best safe in the entire world, please try to understand this. I want to design the best safe in the entire world itself. I need to know how does the safe actually function. How does the integrate parts of it function? Then only I can open that safe up. And once I'm able to figure out what are the different key points with which I can open the safe, then I can make it more secure. So if you want to get into cybersecurity as well, you have to be extremely good at backend web development. You have to be extremely good at cloud computing itself. You have to be extremely good at DevOps. Only then you can enter into the field of cybersecurity. Companies won't hire you. I'm telling you guys right now itself. Please come out of your dream world into the reality that is there of the world. Please come out of your dream world. I know many of you guys are enjoying that, but then please do not tell me at a later point of time, sir, you didn't guide us properly. If you would have said that to us in the initial period, we would have got into a better pathway right now. Okay? Go with full stack development. You will get the same placements after BCA. Okay? So do UI UX have high demand? Not at all. Not at all. What resources would you recommend to learn more about data science and C++? C++, whatever you have learned in this particular bootcamp, it is more than sufficient. Continue doing data structures, algorithms, and competitive programming. Okay? Which is better, DSA in Python or DSA in C++? Of course, DSA in C++. If you choose Python, then I cannot take up the guarantee that when you go to an interview, you will be able to answer a single question itself. What about AWS? So cybersecurity is also one of the ethical hacker, and cybersecurity is the exact same. Please try to understand it. There are no differences between the two in terms of a fresher. You guys are all freshers. You don't have 5-6 years of experience. For you guys, both of the position, ethical hacking and cybersecurity, is the exact same. Now, many of you guys have the question related to cloud computing itself, right? So for cloud computing, you guys need to keep in mind, uh, can a car function with just the tire? Can a car function with just a tire, guys? Please let me know. Can a car function with just a tire? Please do let me know, guys. Can a car function with just a tire? No, right? Then why are you guys thinking I will learn cybersecurity, I will learn cloud computing, and I will get placements? Who is telling you all this shit? No company is going to hire you if you just know cloud computing. You need to learn full stack development, that is front end web dev, back end web dev, cloud computing, and DevOps. If you learn these four technologies, then only you can expect placements. Please try to understand this. Just learning cloud computing, what would you use the cloud computing in? Why does cloud computing actually exist? It exists to help DevOps. It exists to help scale front end and back end applications itself. If you don't know front end, if you don't know back end, if you don't know DevOps, what are you going to learn with cloud computing practically? Nothing. Zero. That is what your knowledge is equivalent to. You need to focus upon full stack development, front end, back end, DevOps, and cloud. That is the tech stack that you need to focus upon. And that is what I usually suggest my students to do as well, because what I have been able to see is that has the best chance of a student getting placement, no matter from which background, from which college, what he is studying in his life. I've seen that the best placements go to people who study full stack and data science. These are the two fields that I've seen that there are huge demand in the industry at every single point of time itself. Please try to understand it. Those who are thinking that AI is going to replace software engineers, did calculators replace mathematicians? That is my very simple question itself. Did calculators replace mathematicians? And if you think creating a landing page is the job of a full stack developer, you are absolutely mistaken. The website that you are using to create that landing page has been created by a full stack engineer, not the AI. AI is a very basic thing. It can only help increase your productivity, nothing. It can never replace you. Okay? No, Doyle, it is never, Flutter is never going to gain. Please try to understand it. A new technology never gains more attraction from companies. Because please try to understand this, guys, that for example, if a particular software has been created by investing billions of dollars in a particular technology, a company is not going to throw that entire software to recreate, invest billions of dollars to create it once again. No company is going to do that. Most of the companies run on React.js, Merge Stack, they use Kubernetes, Docker. These are the technologies that you will be using at any particular point of time. Okay. For example, blockchain. Okay, so many people are asking about blockchain. Blockchain is one of the worst technologies that you can enter into at any particular point of time. The entire funding flow blockchain has already been over. No company has any funds. Most of the startups have already closed down. Whatever few companies that are still left are not hiring anymore. Even if they're hiring people with at least 3 to 4 years of experience in just full stack development or back end web development. If you have 3 to 4 years of full stack or backend development, then only you have the capability to enter into a beginner position inside of blockchain. Please do not waste your time on blockchain itself. Okay, please don't waste your time on blockchain. Okay. Blockchain Web 3.0, again, you are just wasting your time if you're asking about these things. They don't have any placements right now. Okay, so for example, let me show you guys something. Okay, these are some of the students that we placed in the past 2 months. Okay, we have Abhishek Garg who got placed into JP Morgan and Chase. We have people into Cognizant, Accenture. We have people into Lewis India. Then we have Deloitte. We have Warner Brothers, Wipro, Sony. We have people into Samsung R&D. We have people into Tata, Samsung Herman. We have people into Cash Free, TCS, Cisco. Then we have people who got into Jindal Steel. We have people who got into Amazon, DXC Technologies, Infosys, again in Amazon, HSBC. We have people into IBM. We have people into Visa, again Samsung. We have people into Reliance Industries, Manhattan Associates. That was a very good package. We didn't expect that. Then we have people into ShareChat. We have people into Deloitte, Gamma Analytics, Lance Geo, IBM, Oracle. Then we have people into Barclays and many more companies. So we even got our first international placement. Samir Kumbal, who got placed into NASA. We have people into DRDO, ISRO, and many other companies as well. It was the first international placement. We are very proud of that. We place students into BCG. Every single one of these students got placed through following the exact same roadmap. And that is the roadmap that I'm going to tell you guys as well. People got placed into Microsoft, Gap Inc., Indian Space Society, as you're able to see, Khushi. Then you are having Amazon, then you are having Jio, Samsung, Flipkart, Oracle, Walmart, Barclays, Deutsche Bank, Fidelity Inc. We have people who got placed into Google as well, and so on and so forth. Every single one of these students followed the exact same roadmap that we prepared for them. And that same roadmap right now, I'm going to give it to you guys. If you see, placement, how to get into a particular company, that is a far-fetched thing. First, you need to complete the studies itself, but you need to make sure that you are capable enough to go and give an interview itself. And no company is going to give you an interview directly. You, for every single company is going to have an online coding round. Every single company. Okay, so I think so. I've not shared my screen up till now. Let me just share my screen once again, that you are able to see things. So yeah, now that I've shared my screen, these are some of the students that we have placed in the past few months. We have having people in BCG, then Samir Kumbal, who got placed into NASA. Then we are having people into Barclays. Then we have people into Accenture, Gemini Solutions, Lance Geo, IBM, Deloitte, Samsung. Then you are having people into HP. You are having people into Capgemini, Manhattan Associates, Lance, Samsung R&D once again, Visa. You have people into IBM. You have people into HSBC, Amazon once again, Infosys, DXC Technologies. You have people who got placed into Cisco, Catch Free. You have people who got placed into Herman. You have people who got placed into Warner Brothers, Sony. You have people who got placed into JP Morgan and Chase. You have people who got placed into Deutsche Bank, Fidelity, Walmart, Barclays, Oracle, Flipkart, Samsung, Jio, Indian Space Society, Amazon, Gap Inc., Microsoft. We have people who got placed into Google as well. Every single person followed the exact same roadmap. Exact same roadmap, and that is what you need to follow as well. If you follow this, I can guarantee you one thing, that you will get a good placement no matter from which field you are in. No matter from which field you are in. Now, that is totally dependent upon you, which field you want to go. But if you follow this, you will be able to get your placements. It's as simple as that. Okay, so let me put up my paint itself. It is a guarantee from my end that if you follow this, you will get your placement that you want. Guarantee from my end. Start with the basics. So you have already started C++ or Java. No other programming language, guys. No other programming language, C++ or Java, any one. You have already started with it. Okay, data structures and algorithms, create notes. Notes are very important. Your notes are very important because that will be utilized at a later point of time. And then practice competitive programming. You have to do 1,200 questions from Lead Code or CodeChef. Okay, any one of these platforms, 1,200 questions itself, you are set for your placements. Every single one of the students that I showed you guys right now, they are our students. We trained them into this. We trained them into C++. We trained them into data structures algorithms. We made them solve 900 questions inside of Lead Code. 900 questions. And then some exams as well. So total, they solved almost 1,100, 1,200 questions in its entirety itself. It is not a big deal. You can do it in 3 to 4 months. In 3 to 4 months, if you dedicate yourself every single day, you will be able to solve that many number of questions, guys. You just need to dedicate yourself for that. So this is the first part. And the second part is choose a domain. Now, many of you guys will be like, sir, I don't know which domain to choose. Please don't keep any options. Do not confuse yourself that, oh, I want to take up game development. Oh, I want to take up blockchain. Do not confuse yourself. Whatever you want to take it up as a hobby. Take it up as a sideline thing itself that you can do in your free time. No issues in that. Everybody needs a hobby. You take that as a hobby itself. I have no qualms with that. But with your placements, do not take a chance. That will be my suggestion. Now, if you are from a good particular college, if you are from a tier 1 or tier 2 college itself, in that, now what do I mean by tier 1 or tier 2 college? If companies like Microsoft, Samsung, Goldman Sachs, JB Morgan and Chase, Amazon is coming to your college campus, then you are in tier 1 or tier 2 college itself. If you have these companies coming to your college campus for hiring, then you are in tier 1 or tier 2 college itself. No matter from what background you are from, directly take up data science. Directly take up data science for good placements itself. If you are not from tier 1 and tier 2 college, you are doing BCA, BBA, MBA, you are doing bachelor's in maybe something, you are not from a very good college, you are doing CSC but not from a good college, you are from tier 3 college where only companies like TCS, Infosys, Wipro is coming to your college. In that particular case, without any thoughts, take up full stack development. Take up full stack development without any thoughts itself. That is where you will get the best results. In both of them, in data science, the highest placement that was there was 60 lakhs per annum. I'm talking about the placements that we delivered at DevTown. That was the highest package, 60 lakhs per annum at Google. The full stack development, the highest package was 48 lakhs per annum, which has now been increased to 52. But when we got it, it was 48 lakhs per annum via Microsoft. The average package in data science is 15 to 16 lakhs per annum. That is the average package in data science itself. But for good colleges, it will be more than 22 lakhs per annum. In good colleges, in tier 1 and tier 2 colleges, it will be more than 23 lakhs per annum easy. In full stack development, no matter from which college you are from, the average package is 17 lakhs per annum. That is the average package that we were able to get inside of full stack development. In data science, the lowest package that was offered was 11 lakhs per annum, and the lowest package in full stack development that was offered was 9.5 lakhs per annum. That was the lowest package out there. In full stack development, we saw that the entire batch was placed. 100% of the batch got its placement. In data science, 98% of the batch got its placement itself. That is the placement ratio for data science and full stack. I want you guys to understand the numbers first so that you guys are able to take a good decision into whether my domain should be data science or my domain should be full stack development. Again, this is my professional lookout that what will work for you in its entirety. Because like I said, if you're following this roadmap, I can guarantee you that you will get a placement. If you're not following this roadmap, then you are on your own. You just do your best. That is all that I can say. See, it does not matter what your interest was. When I was a kid, my interest was to become an astronaut. Am I an astronaut right now? No. Interest and practical reality of the world are very different. You want to become a painter, go and do it on your free time itself. You might be 1 in a billion. You might be the next Picasso of the entire world. But Picasso also got its recognition after he died, not before when he was alive itself. So if you want to do something, you need to get a job. And to get a job, you need to be practical from your mindset. If you are all like, oh, this is my interest, you will fail. Because at the end of the day, if that was so much of your interest, right now you wouldn't have been sitting in this boot camp. You would have been getting an internship, a job and everything out there. But you have not. That means you are not that much interested in that as well, that you are going to leave everything and devote your life to it. If you are not able to do that, follow this roadmap, you will get into it. Okay, that is the numbers that I've talked about. Now let's figure out what to study. Okay, what to study in data science, what to study in full stack development. That is also an important question out there, right? Now, are you guys able to understand up till this particular point of time? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand everything up till this particular point of time, guys? Please let me know. See, yes, tier 1 and tier 2 can also go with full stack development. They have the complete authority of choosing whatever you want to choose. For tier 3 college students, you don't. Okay, because for data science, companies prefer to hire people from good colleges at good packages. If you are from tier 3 college, you are not going to get any kind of packages itself. Okay, so moving further, let us start with first data science. Okay, so what did we teach our students itself? So first, yes, we started out with C++, Java, then we went towards data structures and algorithms. That was taught to them by Ravid. So Ravid Kumar is my senior at Google. So when I was working at Google itself, he was my senior right over there. He's currently a software engineer too at Google. He's the one who teaches our students data structures and algorithms. Then we go towards competitive programming. Competitive programming is taught to them by a Ritik. Ritik is currently a software engineer at Microsoft as well as the world top 100 on Lead Code and Code Chef. So he's the one who trains our students in competitive programming. Then we give the choice to our students which particular topic they want to choose, which particular domain they want to go further with. Now we guide them that okay, this is the domain that we will suggest for you because we want placements at the end of the day. We don't care what the student likes. We just want placements. Once he gets his placement, then he do whatever he wants to do. We are not bothered with that. We want our placements. We are because we have to maintain a name in the industry itself. So first, let's assume that the student chooses data science. So inside of data science, we start with the very basic things, Python. You need to start with Python. Python is the programming language that you have to choose if you are interested in anything related to data science, artificial intelligence, machine learning, data analytics, anything related to that, you have to choose Python as your programming language. Once you have learned a little bit, do not waste any more than 5 days learning Python. If you are wasting any more than 5 days learning a programming language, 10 hours learning a programming language, you have just wasted your time. You have just wasted your time. The programming language is not important. What is important is the technologies that you learn after that, the projects that you do after that, the internship that you are able to bag after that. That is what is important. The programming language, if you spend 1 month doing that, you have just wasted your entire month itself. Okay. Now you do 3 projects related to Python. These are the 3 projects that we make our students do. So you can do the exact same projects itself. The first project is usually the hangman game. So this is a simple game that we develop inside of Python, very simple game itself. Then a backend project of movie website. So backend project using a movie website, that is the second project. And the third project is a take a break application. This application is basically built using Python that every few hours it will give a notification to you that you have been studying for so long. Let's take a break itself. Let's take a 10-minute, 15 minutes break and so on and so forth. So every 2 hours it will give you a notification. It's a very simple application. These applications are built to increase your knowledge of the basics of Python and increase your knowledge of OOPS, a very important concept in programming language that is called as OOPS, object-oriented programming. So to inculcate that habit within the student, these are the 3 projects that we take up. It increases their knowledge of OOPS practically as well as the programming language as well. The second particular topic that once you've completed Python, then you go towards data analytics itself. Under data analytics, there are multiple things that you have to do. Some of the things that are there is NumPy, Pandas, then data visualization is there using Matplotlib and Seaborn. So Matplotlib or Seaborn. Then you are having your data analytics using Excel, Power BI, and Tableau. These are the different softwares that you need to understand and how to use it to do data analytics itself. and there are multiple different projects right over here, so you cannot classify it as one or two projects. So what we have done is that we have collaborated with various different companies. So we take up one project from Google, we take up one project from Walmart, we take up one project from Amazon, and so on and so forth. So the student gets an industrial exposure as well. But these are the different technologies that you need to deal with in the data analytics itself. Then the third particular topic that is there is statistics and SQL. Okay, STATS, stats and SQL. These are the two important topics that you need to do. Now, what is important right over here? You need to understand that. Now, when you are becoming into data science itself, as the name suggests, data, the science behind data. So it is basically, data is nothing else but numbers at the end of the day. And to understand numbers, the best tool that you can use is statistics. Now, statistics is not something like mean median mode, guys. I know many of you guys think about statistics as mean median mode, but you are not in 10th standard anymore. You have grown up a lot, and you need to come up with and you need to learn the latest technologies that are out there and latest concepts as well. So here you learn about things like t-tests, A/B testings. Then you are having all these different domains, for example, population versus constructs, constructs versus correlations, causations, all these important and advanced topics of statistics and how to use it to understand your data. That is what is important right over here. Okay, and then SQL is there. So basically window functions, advanced joins, subquerying, these type of advanced SQL functions you should be able to understand, implement and use. Here as well, you need to do some projects. For example, for statistics, we have collaborated with Walmart, and for SQL, we have collaborated with Amazon. So we take up projects from them and we make sure that we are able to work with these kind of projects. Any kind of doubts up till the basics of data science, guys. This is what I refer to as the basics of data science. Any kinds of doubts up till this point of time, guys, please let me know. Any kinds of doubts up till this point of time. This is what I refer to as the basics of basics of data science itself. No doubts up till this point of time. Good. The next particular thing that is there after this particular topics are done is what we do is we go towards data wrangling. You need to understand how to work with various different kinds of data. Your data can be an Excel data, CSV data, JSON data. You need to scrape a particular website to gather your own data, HTML, XML data. Different kinds of data exists all around you. How to handle these different types of data, how to clean them, how to process them. You cannot directly use AI everywhere. I know many of you guys don't even know what is AI, but AI does not work like that. You need to first gather data, and that data should be very clean process so that you are actually able to use it. So you understand that into data wrangling, working with various different kinds of data. For example, image based data, video based data, audio based data, text based data, number based data. Various different kinds of data also exist right over there. So you need to understand that as well, and that comes under data wrangling. Once you are able to do that, then you go towards what you refer to as artificial intelligence. That is when you go towards artificial intelligence, guys. Under artificial intelligence, you are having various different subtopics that are there. One of them is like machine learning, then deep learning, then recurrent learning itself, and all these different type of algorithms are there. You learn the algorithm, you learn the mathematics behind these algorithms. How does the algorithm actually function? And every single algorithm has one individual project that you have to do for it. So in total, there are somewhere around 24 to 25 algorithms that exist under artificial intelligence. 24 to 25 algorithms that exist under artificial intelligence. You should know the mathematics behind it, the particular use case, when should you use it, when not to use it, what is the intuition behind the algorithm itself, and one individual project for each and every one of these algorithms. Now, why so many different projects? Because any data science based project takes just 2 days to complete, 2 to 3 days at maximum to build a project under data science. That is the reason why you need to have as many number of projects as possible. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please do let me know. That is what you need to do under data science, guys. That is very important. And you have to do it parallelly with your data structural algorithms and competitive programming. That is how you become good at it. You become capable enough to get a placement. Similar to that, for full stack development, this is what our students followed. Okay, for full stack development, we start out with the very basic things, basics of web development. Here you learn about HTML, CSS, Git, GitHub version control, Tailwind CSS, Bootstrap CSS, JavaScript. These are what I refer to as the basics of web development. This is what a 10th standard student learns right now in CBSE. A 10th standard CBSE student learns HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. That is what is being taught to 10th standard CBSE students. If you know that, you are no less than a 10th standard CBSE student. And if he is not getting any placements, he is not getting any internships, neither are you going to get any. This is what we call as the basics of web development. You have to learn this because these are the basics. We start with the utmost basics itself. We start with that. We make our students create basic landing pages, basic portfolio website to understand the concepts in its entirety. Then you go towards your second half, that is your MERN stack, MERN, MERN stack. It is MongoDB, Express, React, and Node. React.js in the front end, MongoDB, Express, Node.js in the back end itself. That is what you need to do for front end and back end web development. You need to create projects. So for projects, what we do is we create the Zomato application and the Book My Show application itself. The same front end as Zomato using React.js, the same back end as Zomato using Node.js, Express, and MongoDB. The same thing with Book My Show application as well. Then you go towards the third particular topic, that is cloud computing. Now, inside of cloud computing, we prefer to use AWS itself because it is better for placements. So what we do is whatever project that you created, the Zomato clone and the Book My Show clone, we deploy it on AWS so that you are able to understand how does a production grade actual project with front end and back end gets deployed on AWS itself. And right now, DevTown is the only particular platform that actually teaches that. The only platform in the entire country that actually teaches that. So we are very proud of that particular fact as well. So inside of cloud computing, we teach AWS. You need to understand all the concepts behind AWS and then how to deploy these proper projects inside of AWS itself. But that is not important. The most important part comes right over here. That is DevOps. That is DevOps itself. Under DevOps, you have to learn about Docker, Kubernetes, Kate, clusters. Then you're having your CI/CD, Git, GitHub version control. These are some of the important concepts that comes under DevOps. And then how to use these concepts inside of AWS, where you're already deployed a particular project, how to now orchestrate it using DevOps to make sure that it is scalable enough so that even if 1 million people are coming to your created platform, it won't crash, it won't hang, and it will optimally give you the best result possible as well. That is the level of projects that you need to do in full stack development. That is the reason why 100% of the batch had a placement ratio, because they were able to learn this. And if somebody, just think about it, if somebody knows C++, if somebody knows data structure algorithms, he has solved almost 800, 900 questions from LeetCode and CodeChef. He knows the entirety of web development, front end, back end. He knows how to deploy it on AWS, how to orchestrate it using DevOps. Do you really think he will not get a placement? No matter from which particular batch or which particular, and I don't know who has said you this, no company ever during any time that I have been hiring has ever told me just hire from CSE and IT. For example, more than I think 70 students we placed into Google, only 14 out of them were from CSE and IT. The rest were from civil, chemical, mechanical, BCA, BBA. Companies don't care what you're studying in college because you're not taught anything in college itself, because they don't have the capability to teach you anything in college. If your professors knew this much, They would have been working in Google and Microsoft at a very good package, not at 50,000 rupees, 75,000 rupees, teaching you people these topics in college. They don't themselves don't know what to teach. How will they be able to teach you? You have to learn all this on your own. You have to learn all this on your own itself, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. See, any one of you can get a very good placement if you work hard. If you feel so that, okay, just attending a boot camp, just listening to somebody, I will get placements. I've seen a lot of many students like you literally saying this. I've seen a lot many students like that. If you feel this is demotivation, then you are a fool at the end of the day. This is the motivation that you actually need. Otherwise, you would have been ready with placements itself. You wouldn't have been sitting here listening to me. You are the ones who hold the capability of getting a 30 lakhs per annum job or a 3 lakh rupees per annum job. You have to decide what you want to get. You want to go around in Mercedes at some particular point of time in your life, or you want to always be fighting with your wife that you are not able to provide at home. You have to decide what kind of job, what kind of girlfriend, what kind of wife, what kind of kids, what kind of lifestyle you want to live. It's up to you. Nobody else can do it for you. Otherwise, if your father and mother is Adani and Ambani's, then there's no point. There you have been born with a silver spoon. Enjoy that spoon for the rest of your life. You are lucky, but not everybody is. Everybody has to build their own careers. Everybody has to build their own life moving further, and it is difficult. If it would have been easy, everybody would have been in Google, everybody would have been in Microsoft, everybody would have been earning crores and crores of packages itself. But it is not the case. Anybody can do that. I'm not saying that it is difficult, it is something that is unachievable. It's that anybody can get a very good package, anybody can get into these companies, but for that you need to work hard. It is not something that okay, it is going to fall into your lap and voila, you are going to get into a good company. You have to work hard for that. And I can guarantee you one thing, if you're following this roadmap, you will. You just have to follow this every single day. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please do let me know, guys. I have seen you guys being there in the boot camp for the past 5 days. I can guarantee you one thing. If you guys start working hard from today onwards, nobody in this entire world can stop you from getting a placement. Because if you are coming to a class, that is what I check from this boot camp. If you're coming to a class every single day, you are paying attention in the class, you're trying to learn right over there, that means you are working hard. And if you're working hard, you just need to be pushed in the right direction. If you're just pushed in the right direction, you will achieve it. I can give it into you into a written guarantee. You don't need to do MCA, you don't need to do MTech, you don't need to do MBA to get a good placement. These are only those people who don't do anything during BTech, they don't do anything during their bachelor's. They are the ones who are forced to spend more 20 lakhs, 40 lakhs to get into another college because they miss their entire opportunity early on itself. You're still in your bachelor's, you still have a very good opportunity. None of these companies say I will only hire from MCA students, I will only hire from MBA students. No company says that. That is something that's just fed into your minds because you are from a shitty ass college. They need to sell more seats, so they tell you this dream that okay, you did a BCA, that is the reason why you're not getting any placements. You have to do MCA. Even after doing MCA, you have to study all this to get placements. It is not different. The same companies, the same placement process is there. Try to make sure. So many of you guys are asking for gate examination. My suggestion would be first try to get a placement. Get a placement, you will forget everything about the gate exam itself. You still have the capability to get a good particular company. Focus upon that. Do not miss an opportunity at any particular point of time, guys. Okay. Okay. So what we do after this is that once the entire training has been completed, so all this training goes on live inside of Zoom classes at DevTown. We make sure. So for example, if I show you guys the instructors that we are having, I don't know if you have ever checked our website or not. For example, if we go right over here, so this is the syllabus right over here, guys, for the full stack development. I'm just opening it up. It will give me a second or two. So right over here, as you're able to see, these are the mentors. Even I'm one of the mentors right over there, but these are the mentors who teach our students on a daily basis. We have people from Google, Amazon, CodeChef. So he's the one who teaches computer programming. He's the one who's currently working in Microsoft itself. We have people from McKinsey and Company, Morgan Stanley, American Express, Sony, TensorFlow, Stealth and Moving, Goldman Sachs, Microsoft, Oracle, HP, Porsche, Geek for Geeks. Currently, she's the tech lead at OYO as well. Geo, and many other companies itself. These are the instructors who come to the classes every single day inside of Zoom classes throughout a span of 3 to 4 months. 3 to 4 months every single day, 6 days a week. We have live classes, 2 hours of live classes on Zoom, and then 2 hours of doubt classes after the live class. So that the students are able to ask their doubts properly and it gets handled properly itself. And that is how the C++, data structure algorithms, competitive programming, the entirety of one domain topic itself, we complete that. And not just that itself. Once the all the topics have been completed, we go further with your interview preparation, your mock interviews, your aptitude and logical verbal reasoning classes starts. Then you are having your major classes for your GitHub version control, LinkedIn, Tailwind. Then you are having your LinkedIn optimization, your resume optimization. All these different things happens after that. Once you're able to make sure that your profile is up to date, now we wanted to provide you guys with some experience as well. So for experience, we try to build your profile a little bit better. So for building up your profile, what we have done is that first we provide you guys with a small internship, a 2 3 months internship certificate from DevTown, a letter of recommendation, and offer letter from DevTown itself that you have completed a internship at DevTown as a full stack engineer or a data analyst or a data scientist. Once you do that, once you get that certificate itself, then we offer our students a 1 month guaranteed internship with companies of your choosing. That is the best particular part about DevTown. So we have collaborated with more than 18 different companies up till this point of time. 18 different companies which provide our students with a 1 month guaranteed internship. And the best part is most of the companies you might actually know about them as well. We have companies like Amazon, JP Morgan and Chase. We have companies like Cisco. We have companies like Walmart who offer our students a 1 month guaranteed internship after the end of the training program. Because the student has already done computer programming, the student has already completed the entirety of the domain topic as well. So the company has that trust upon us because we have placed so many different students into these companies that the companies have a trust upon us that yes, whatever student that we are going to provide, they're going to do good inside of their companies as well. And after that 1 month of guaranteed internship, if you did well during that internship, the company provides you with further paid internships as well as with job opportunities as well. And that is the reason why most of our students are able to perform so good within these companies. If you want, I think so. I have the PDF for the same as well. I don't remember. Where is it? Let me just check. So these are some of the companies that provide our students with all 1 month guaranteed internship itself. We have companies like Cognizant, Deloitte, Boston Consulting Group, KPMG, Tata, Accenture, British Airways, who provide us for data analysis and software engineering. We have companies like Cisco, Commonwealth Bank, JP Morgan and Chase, Lyft, Amazon, Accenture, Walmart, Infosys, and HP, who provide us for full stack development and software engineering itself. And then we are having our cybersecurity and software engineering, for example, Mastercard, ANZ, JP Morgan and Chase, and PwC. These are all the different companies that provide our students with a 1 month guaranteed internship. The entire training as well as the entire internship is completely online itself. Completely online itself, guys. So you don't have to worry about that. The cost of the entire program is 7,500 rupees plus taxes, which includes everything from your live training every single day, 5 to 6 days a week, 2 hours of live training on Zoom classes with the instructors that I have just met you guys. These are the instructors who will be training you. Then 2 hours of doubt classes after that for 6 days a week for 3 to 4 months itself continuously, so that we are able to prepare you for the same, which includes everything from C++, Java, data structures, algorithms, competitive programming, to your one domain topic of choosing itself, then your aptitude, verbal preparation, then your interview preparation itself, your 3 months of internship certificate from DevTown, and then a 1 month guaranteed internship with the company of your choosing itself. So, could you guys let me know how many of you guys are interested for enrolling into the training and internship program? Could you guys let me know how many of you guys are interested for enrolling into the training and internship program, guys? Please let me know. But the placement will probably less if I'm already in the 4th year. So we have students, so we get students from every single year of domain itself. There's never been a question for the same. But yeah, in 4th year, there is a little bit less probability of placement. So for example, we handle the placements after that as well. We have 4 methods of placing our students. The first method is through the guaranteed internship itself. You are doing well, you directly get your placements from right over there. The next particular method is through our industry veterans, that is our instructors itself. They provide almost 400 to 500 referrals through our students itself, who then use it to get their placements. Then we go towards our own company. So we are currently collaborated with 36 different companies, including Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Flipkart, Walmart, Accenture, and many other companies itself that directly hire from us. So we go through placement through our partner program. And the last method of placing our students is through our placement portal. We get more than 25 companies approaching students every single day on our placement portal itself. That is the average that we have seen over the past 3 months. That is how we make sure that we are able to get placements to our students itself. So we handle everything from the utmost basics. You don't even need to know what is programming to start with the program. That is the level that we start off with. Currently, we are taking up only 15 people into our batch. The reason for that is because the guaranteed internship seats are very limited. We can only offer it to very few students itself. In that particular way, we take up less number of students so that we are able to focus upon each and every student, because our aim is getting them placements. We can take up 1,000 students at a time as well, but there's no sense in that. Then we will not be able to focus upon each and every student, and that is not what we want. We want a name in the industry itself, and that name is there with these companies. We want to maintain that. So that is the reason why every month we take up only 15 students. We train them well. We make sure that they are able to get their good placements itself. So this time as well, we are going to take up only 15 students as well, guys. For those students who are interested in enrolling into the training and internship program, like I've already said, the cost of the program is 7,500 rupees. Those who are interested, they can do their pre-registration right now itself. The pre-registration fees is just 500 rupees plus taxes. That's it. 500 rupees plus taxes itself. In which year is allowed for training? Please answer. We never take up any particular barrier to which year is allowed. Everybody is allowed for the placements. Anybody who's interested in placements is allowed. Those who are not interested to work hard, those who are not interested to get actually a placement, we are no longer welcoming them. If and only if you're interested in working hard, if and only if you're interested in getting a placement itself, then only join the program. How much time should we give for coding to understand our interest in it? You don't need to give it any time. If you want a good high paying job, just take up coding. Okay, you don't have to give an interest in that. Okay, what if you aren't in any college? Can you get a still good placements? Absolutely yes. Absolutely yes itself. For those students, so every class will be a complete live class itself, held on Zoom classes. After the class is over, the recording of the class will be shared with you with lifetime access to it. So you don't have to worry about it. We have already taken care about everything that is there. Okay, we have taken care about everything that is there, guys. After registering, can we join the program? Absolutely yes. After you've completed the registration, within the next 3 months, a representative from DevTown will be reaching out to you guys and will be helping you guys out with the rest of the process. So you don't have to worry about this. Okay. Yes, Rutela, that is also available. The pre-registration fees is just 500 rupees plus taxes. If you are able to see, and this link will automatically close after the first 15 people have enrolled into the program. After the first 15 people have enrolled into the program, the link will automatically close, guys. The reason for that is we cannot take in any more than 15 people. And it drops, your student can join. Absolutely yes. Fees is so high. The fees is not high. If you feel that over a span of 4 months, 4 months of training, you're paying 7,500 rupees, which includes all this. You find one program that is able to offer that to you. I will close DevTown. I have decided that any day the student is able to provide one particular program that is able to offer this in the entire world, will close DevTown. That is what I have decided, because then I don't think so we have any use case right over here. In the 7,500, we pay everything to the instructor itself. Because the instructor is coming from Google, giving 4 hours every single day to you for 3 to 4 months. We have to pay them something. So out of the 7,500 that you pay us, we pay 6,800 rupees, 6,900 rupees to the instructor. And 600 rupees we keep it for your doubt solving and everything. So we take up all these things that are there. I usually handle the deep learning aspect of the training. So every instructor that is there has its own specialization. For example, I handle the deep learning training as well as the DevOps training. That is what is handled by me, because I'm the best at it. So I'm the one who handles that for you guys. That's the reason why my classes starts from 10 o'clock in the evening. Right now, after this class, I have to go for my own class as well. Like I said, guys, there's only 15 seats that are currently available. Radha Krishna, what you can do is you can contact us on this particular WhatsApp number itself. Somebody from DevTown will be able to help you out with that. For those who are interested, guys, please make sure that you are able to complete your registration right now. Even if you want to enroll into the next month, you want the guaranteed internship, do your pre-registration right now itself so that the seat is made available to you guys. Okay. Please make sure that you are able to complete your pre-registration right now itself, guys. Once the seats are over, even now, I will not be able to help you guys out with the same. I'm just saying how many seats are currently available, guys. Please do complete your pre-registration right now. The pre-registration fees is just 500 rupees plus taxes. That's it. You can learn it at Simriddhi inside of the training program itself. We will be teaching you everything right over there, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, the attendance will be given to you guys in the next 15 minutes itself. You don't have to worry about it. The attendance will be given to you guys in the next 15 minutes itself. You don't have to worry about that, guys. Okay, please complete your pre-registration right now itself, guys, because once the pre-registration sheets are over, even I will not be able to help you guys out with that. Please complete your pre-registration right now itself, guys. Once the seats are over, even I will not be able to help you guys out with that. Please complete your pre-registration right now itself, guys. The entirety of the program is 7,500 rupees itself plus taxes. Okay. Guys, the guaranteed internship is something that we get only after a few years itself. The last time that we got it was in November. After November, this is the first time that we have got it. After November, this is the first time that we have got it. So already 3 seats have already been gone. Shubham, and then we are having Masari, then you are having your Piyush have already completed their pre-registration itself. Anupam is currently doing their pre-registration. Right now, we are only having 12 seats that are there. Second year students can also join the program. Absolutely, yes. Like I said, guys, only 12 seats are available right now. After that, we will not be able to take in any more students itself. Please do complete your pre-registration right now. Only 12 seats are there, guys. Please complete your pre-registration right now. Do not miss upon this opportunity. Do not miss upon this opportunity, guys. Most of the students out there don't even get a chance to get a particular interview with these companies, and you are able to get a guaranteed internship with these companies. Most of the students out there do not even get a chance to interview with these companies itself. You get a direct chance of interning with these companies, and the best part is if you're doing well with the companies, you're guaranteed your placements right over there as well. You are able to learn everything related to competitive programming, related to data structures and algorithms from people at Google and Microsoft. You are able to learn everything related to your placement preparation, related to your domain topic of choice, with like projects like the entire Zomato clone, the entire Book My Show clone itself, which includes front end, back end, DevOps, cloud computing itself, and that too live inside of Zoom classes from people from Google, Microsoft, Goldman Sachs. These are the people who will be teaching you live, guiding you every single day itself. And then you are having your 3 months internship certificate from DevTown, which you can submit to your college as well. And then a 1 month guaranteed internship with the company of these caliber. So that is a very, very, very big chance. Do not miss upon this chance, guys. Like I said, only 11 seats are available right now. After that, we will not be able to take in any more students itself. Please complete your pre-registration right now while I'm creating your attendance. I'm going to create your attendance right now, guys. Okay. Please complete your pre-registration right now, because once the number of seats are over, even we will not be able to help you guys out with anything. Do complete your pre-registration right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pre-registrations have already been done. Only 10 seats are available right now. Only 10 seats are available right now, guys. After that, we will not be able to take in any more students itself. Okay. Right now, I'm going to give you guys the attendance as well, guys. Give me a second. I will create the attendance right now and give it to you guys. Give me a second, guys. After that, if you guys have any questions or queries related to the program, I'm still here. I will help you guys out with your questions and queries. You don't have to worry about that. Okay. So I'm going to give you guys the attendance right now. After that, I'm still here, guys. If you guys have any questions or queries related to the training and internship, I will still help you guys out with that. Okay. So I'm providing you guys with the attendance link right now. Attendance link is there inside of the live chat, guys. Yes, you don't have to worry about that. The era of AI is full stack development a good choice for placements? Absolutely, yes. Even I converted myself from data science to full stack itself. AI can only create basic landing pages. It cannot create full blown full stack applications, and will never be able to do that. You can only help it. You can only use it to optimize it. That's it. Okay. If you guys have any questions or queries related to the training and internship, you guys can ask me. I will help you guys out with that. So you don't have to worry about it, guys. Okay, if you have any questions or queries related to the training and internship, you guys can ask me. I will help you guys out with that. Okay, you don't have to worry about it. 10 seats have already been gone, guys. Only 5 more seats are remaining right now. Okay. 10 seats have already been gone. After that, only 5 more seats are left right now, guys. Okay. Is the boot camp end today or not? Not at all. Tomorrow as well, we're going to continue with the boot camp. Okay. You are earning that much like Mercedes, they're still charging us. Kiran, do I have to pay the instructors on your behalf for you to study? That is not something that I will do. I can only provide you with a medium that, okay, you can come here, can study right over here. If you want, you can enjoy the free boot camps as well. Okay. For backend web development, which language you prefer? JavaScript. Go further with JavaScript itself. Okay. DS is better in Java, C++ for beginners. Go with C++. That will be my suggestion. Can we complete this roadmap within 6 months on our own? If you pay attention every single day, you follow along with the roadmap, absolutely in 6 to 9 months you will be able to complete it. Okay. Tejas Sweeney. Okay, I will confirm that. Give me a second or two. The boot camp is still not over, guys. We are still having 2 more days of boot camp left. So be cool about it. Okay. Which language to learn as a beginner? There's no language to learn as a beginner. You have to start with either C++ for data structure algorithms. If you want to go with data science, then Python. If you want to go with full stack, then JavaScript itself. Again, guys, the bootcamp is not over. We still have 2 more days of the bootcamp left. After that, I will let you guys know when and how you are going to get your certificates. Okay. Dilip Kumar, can do your pre-registration right now. The pre-registration is just 500 rupees itself, so you don't have to worry about that. Currently, we only have 5 more seats available, guys. After that, we'll not be able to take in any more students. The class is over, guys. You guys can leave the class. Okay, you guys can leave the class itself. Right now, I'm just answering some of the questions that are there related to the training and internship. Okay. What do you think about the future of Android development nowadays? It's absolutely zero. Please brief about gaming industries. Absolutely zero in India. In India, there is literally little to no jobs. In 1 in a million jobs are there in game development. Do not take that chance itself. Do game development as a hobby. Focus upon full stack development. Get a job in full stack. The similar technologies are there. If you are doing well in your hobby itself, you will be able to get a good placement right over there. Okay. Will be the next bootcamp scheduled in Netflix one? It will start from the 3rd itself. Okay. Is it online or offline? The entire training and internship will be completely online itself, completely live inside of Zoom classes. So you don't have to worry about that. What about AI technology for career? There is no career in AI technology. That's just a hoax. People saying you learn ChatGPT, you get crores of package. Nobody gets that package. There's not even a single person getting that package. You are making a fool of yourself right over there. Learn data science, create those AIs on your own itself. Where I'm in my first year, should be better to join in second semester of my college, or we're going to teach C++ in second year. Join as soon as possible, the early. So, for example, the 70 students that got placed into Google through DevTown, each and every one of them joined us in their first and second year itself, first and second year. The early that you join the training program, the more time that you have to hone your own skills and get better placements as well. Okay, when will the next time registration will happen? Even I don't know that. It can happen after 7 days, it can happen after 2 years as well. It basically depends upon if the industry, there is a requirement right now from the companies that hire from us. If there is, then only we start with the program, otherwise not. Okay, what about PHP? If you live in 2001, then PHP is important. Otherwise, if you're living with us in 2023, PHP is out of date and it is of no use to learn as well. Okay. Good platform to practice data science. Kaggle. Kaggle is one of the best platforms to practice data science itself. So please say for me, data science, what we'll be doing for data science, Python or C++? Of course, Python itself. But I'm in the first year, join in your first year itself, Sagar, do not wait for it. Okay. So students like us, we need more information about C++ and DSA. What more information do you need? Let me know. I'll help you out with that. MBA in supply chain, go with MBA in finance. In supply chain, it is not a lot of like money that you can make right over there. Okay. Go with finance, you will be able to make a lot of money, but go with good college. Okay, going BTech from shitty ass college to going to do MBA from shitty ass college makes no sense. Okay, it makes literally no sense itself. Make sure that if you are going with MBA or some future studies, choose a good college. Otherwise, it makes no sense whatsoever. You are just wasting your time itself, guys. Okay. So right now, guys, how many seats are left? Let me just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Only two more seats are left, guys, for the training and internship program. After that, there will be no more seats left. Is fintech available? If you are interested in fintech, go further with data science itself. We have a lot of different models that we work inside of high market trading and everything. What about game development? People interested in game development, go further with full stack itself. The minimum package inside of data science was 11 lakhs per annum. The minimum package inside of full stack was 9.5 lakhs per annum. But that student did not study properly. Otherwise, he would have got a minimum placement of at least 13 lakhs per annum. Okay. I mean, second year data science student, what would you suggest me? If you are from a good college, go further with data science. If you are not from a good college, go further with full stack itself. I mean, second year, enough for getting an internship. In third year, if you are joining the training and internship program, it is more than sufficient itself. Which is harder, graphs or DP in data structures and algorithms? DP is a little bit more tougher, but it is much more important than graphs as well. Okay. In on-drive campus placement, can we mention our known languages? If you mention anything more than two, you are just wasting your time. More than two, what you know, you will be able to show it with your skill set itself. Within the next 3 days, once you have completed your pre-registration itself, within the next 3 days, our team will be reaching out to you and will be helping you out throughout the entire process itself. Can you please repeat again on how long this internship program will go on for and how is our internship guaranteed? So we have already collaborated with these companies and that is how they could guarantee the students the internship. We don't take in more number of students than the number of seats that we are having. And the training program will go on for 3 to 4 months itself. And then the guaranteed internship will go on for 1 month. How many languages is preferred for placements? 1 to 2 languages, nothing less, nothing more. So instead of VLSI, do not do VLSI. You are in college. No company wants VLSI itself. Basics knowledge of that is more than sufficient. How to get internship at Jane Street? By doing data structure algorithms, by doing competitive programming and data science itself. How to practice questions on lead code and code shape effectively? Give yourself a timetable. Okay. So does this course give 3 certificates? Actually, more than 3. You get a certificate of training. You get a offer letter, a letter of recommendation, an internship certificate from DevTown. You get one internship certificate from the company of your choosing. You get multiple different topic-wise certificates from various different companies as well to make sure that you are able to showcase those certificates on your entirety of the things. And some bootcamp certificates also goes to our students because they have already covered those topics. So we give them the bootcamp certificates directly. Guys, the last 2 seats are available. After that, we will not be able to take in any more students. So please complete your pre-registration right now. The class is over, guys. The class is over. You don't have to worry. You don't have to stay back as well. You guys can leave. I'm just answering some of the questions that the students are having. The last 2 seats are available right now. After that, we will not be able to take in any more students. So for those who are interested, please do complete your pre-registration right now. Okay, which backend language is the best for full stack development? JavaScript. I think so. I've already answered that. Okay, can you please check my pre-registration? Do not worry. If you have done your pre-registration, in a few minutes you will get an invoice on your email as well. So you don't have to worry about that. Okay. The total fees of the entire program is 7,500 rupees plus taxes, which includes the pre-registration as well. So you don't have to worry about that. Okay. How can we solve lead code problems with 5 days of basic knowledge? You can start from right over there. My job right over here was to make you guys understand it. It is not tough. It is easy. It is simple. And you can start from right over there itself. Okay. AIDS compared to CS, it makes no sense. These are just to increase the number of enrollments inside of your college. The college teaches the exact same thing. Whatever you're studying is not at all important for your placements. Everything you have to do it on your own. Okay. Okay, good MBA college in Mumbai, NMIMS. Then you are having actually the IM. Mumbai has also been created right now. That is also good. What is C++ good for data science or machine learning? None of them. It is good for data structures and algorithms. How many languages are preferred for placements? Just two. Okay. When will be trained according to our chosen domain? Absolutely yes. How to master data structure algorithms and coding to get into FANG companies? By practice. Open source jobs are not that great. You will not be able to get paid a lot right over there. Is CGPA an important practice aspect? Yes, of course. In your college, it is a very important aspect. Outside your college, if you have the right skill set, right knowledge, and the right kind of background, you don't have to worry about that. Okay. I'm a BBA student. Is fintech a good career option? Do not choose a very limited option. It's so that I only want to go into fintech. Make it a little bit broad. I will prefer to go into fintech, but my major aim is data science itself. In that way, you will get a good amount of job opportunities as well. Okay. What two languages do you suggest with C++? So if you're doing C++, if you're interested in data science, then Python. If you are interested in full stack, then JavaScript. As simple as that. But the class timings, the classes will happen only in the evening itself because most of the instructors are actually working in these companies. So they are only available after the evening. They are not available in the morning itself. So all the classes happen after evening because we don't have the time actually or the resources to make sure that the class happens in the evening. Can the class be offline? You will just be having to pay more. A particular person from Google, if he has to leave his job, come offline and teach you guys, we have to pay more to the instructor. It makes no sense. It is better that we keep it online on Zoom classes. It is live. You are able to interact with the mentor 101 as well, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay. The last seat is available right now, guys. So please complete your pre-registration right now itself, guys. The last seat is available right now, guys. After that, we will not be able to take in any more students itself, guys. Please do complete your pre-registration right now. I provided you guys with the link. I hope that you will be able to complete your pre-registration right now itself. After the seat is over, we'll not be able to take anybody in. So we'll meet tomorrow at the same time. We'll continue with our classes. Tomorrow we'll be starting out with linked lists. Okay, linked lists is a very important topic, guys, and we'll be continuing with that. Thank you so much, guys, and we'll meet in tomorrow's class at the same time. Bye, guys. Bye. Focus upon web dev, not web 3.0. In web 3.0, there is no jobs, no internships. You are just wasting your time. Focus upon full stack web development. Web 3, you can take it up as just a hobby, as a side project itself. I know many people who are great at web 3.0, they were not able to get any jobs. Please do not waste your time right over there. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, guys. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye. Bye, guys.